Okay, welcome back. Ngayong araw, ang pag-aaral naman natin ay solving equations transformable to quadratic equations including the rational algebraic expressions. Okay, unahin muna natin yung equations na transformable to quadratic equations or quadratic equations that are not written in standard form. Okay. Like for example, itong number 1. Find the roots of x times the quantity of x plus 4 is equals to negative 3. Okay? Susulat natin. Ngayon, i-apply natin yung distributive multiplication. Ito times natin doon at saka dito. Then, x times x is equals to x squared. Then, x times positive 4 is equals to positive 4x which is equals to 3. Okay, equation, quadratic equations. Dahil meron siyang exponent na 2 or ang degree niya is 2. Ngayon, hindi siya naisulat or wala pa siya doon sa standard form of equation. Ngayon gagawin natin sa standard form of equation. Okay, sa module ninyo, ang ginamit na techniques diyan ay yung tinatawag natin na APE. Yan yung addition property of equality. Ibig sabihin, kapag ang sign is equality, mag-add tayo both side of the equation sa right side at saka sa left side ng the same quantity or the same number. Ngayon, anong i-add natin para mawala ang negative 3? Siyempre, i-add natin ang kanyang sarili, that is positive 3. Para mawala yung negative 3. Okay, magiging x squared plus 4x is equals to negative 3. Para mawala ito, mag-plus 3 tayo. Dahil mag-plus 3 tayo dito, mag-plus 3 din tayo dito sa left side of the equation. Dahil magiging x squared plus 4x plus 3 is equals to 0. Okay, yung sa previous videos natin, ang ginamit natin na technique ay transpose. X squared plus 4x is equals to negative 3. Ang ginamit natin na technique doon ay i-transpose lang natin. Ibig sabihin, ito ilipat natin dito sa kabila. From right side of the equation, ililipat natin sa left side of the equation, mag-change ng kanyang sign. Tandaan, once na meron kang ginalaw dyan, from right side to left side or from left side to right side, mag-change ng kanyang sign. Kaya ito magiging x squared plus 4x. Ito ay magiging positive 3 which is equals to 0. Magkapareho lang silang dalawa. Magkapareho lang. Kaya nasa sa inyo kung saan ang gamitin ninyo na technique as long as na you can arrive at the correct answer. Dahil ang hinahanap natin dito ay roots. Ang hinahanap natin dito ay roots. Okay, continue natin. Factor out natin since pwede naman factor dahil trinomial. Then the factor of x squared, that is x times x, hatiin natin. Then the factor of 3 is 3 times 1. 3 times 1 equals 3 and 3 plus 1 is equals to 4. Kaya 1 and 3. Again, kahit saan dito, yung unahin mo, dito mo isusulat ang 3 at saka dito ang 1. Pareho lang din yan. Positive sila lahat dahil positive naman lahat ito. Or positive 1 times positive 3 equals positive 3 and positive 1 plus positive 3 equals to positive 4. Ngayon, i-equate natin both factor by 0. X plus 1 is equals to 0. Then x plus 3 is equals to 0. Then ilipat natin. Yun na lang gagamitin natin yung transpose. Kaya para make sila yung space na maano natin, makover natin. Ganun pa rin naman ang result. Magkikita natin. Then, x is equals to, ilipat natin doon, magiging negative 1. Ito naman ay magiging negative 3. Ito na ang kanyang roots. Yan na ang kanyang answer. Okay, example number 2. Find the roots of 5 squared minus 12 is equals to 12x squared plus 3. I-rewrite natin. 5x squared minus 12 is equals to 12x squared plus 3. Okay. Quadratic equation but are not written in standard form. Gagawin natin siyang standard form of equation. Again, ito ilipat natin by transpose method. Ilipat natin yung mga terms dito sa right side of the equation to the left side of the equation. Kahit na hindi na kayo mag-arrow, maglagay-lagay ng arrow, sa mind lang ninyo ang pag-transpose o paglipat. Basta alam lang ninyo na yung sign ay mag-change, okay na yun. Wala nang guhit-guhit pa. Magiging negative 2x squared minus 12, then minus 3 is equals to 0. Okay? I-combine natin ito dahil like terms silang dalawa. Combining like terms. Masasabi natin ang like terms again kapag magkapareho ang variables pati ang kanyang exponent. Okay, magkapareho ang x, magkapareho ang kanyang exponent. Therefore, i-combine natin. Ngayon, ang i-combine natin ay magkaibang sign. Ibig sabihin, i-minus natin. Magiging 3x squared. Ito naman ay magkaparehong sign. Therefore, i-plus natin. Tulad doon sa mga previous videos natin, kapag magkasunod yung number na magkaparehong kanyang sign, i-plus. Then, ikukupya mo lang ang kanyang sign na negative. Is equals to 0. Okay, dito sa equation natin, nasa standard form of equation, pero wala siyang b. Ang pinakamadaling solution natin dyan, or methods na gagamitin natin dyan, is yung by extracting square root. Dahil yung equation natin ay pwede siyang ma-transform into x squared is equals to k. Then, ilipat natin, we have 3x squared is equals to positive 15. Okay, ang problema ay mayroong numerical coefficient yung ating variable na x squared. Paano mawala yan? Diyan sa ninyo, ang ginamit dyan, diyan sa module ninyo, ang ginamit ay NPE or the multiplication property of equality. Naghanap siya ng number na kapag i-times mo dito sa 3 ay matatanggal ang 3. Kung yung i-times dito, yun din ang i-times natin doon. Okay, makikita ninyo, ang i-times niya is 1/3. Dahil 1 times 3 equals 3. Then, it is understood na mayroong 1. 3 times 1 is equals to 3. Makakancel yung 3. Pero, ang gagamitin natin ay i-divide na lang natin both sides of the equation by the numerical coefficient of x squared. And that is 3. Okay, the same ang i-divide natin doon both sides of the equation. The right and the left side of the equation dito matatanggal. X squared is equals to 15 divided by 3 equals 5. Okay, nandun na siya sa form na x squared is equals to k. Pwede na natin siyang applyan ng extracting square root. Okay, by extracting square root, ito matatanggal yan. Matatanggal yung exponent na 2, pati na rin ang radical sign. Kaya lalabas na yung x. Or siyempre, square root of x squared, x times x is equals to x squared. Then, kapag i-square natin, mawala na yung kanyang exponent na 2. Magiging 1 na lang. Then, is equals to plus or minus the square root of 5. Okay, dito, sa x is equals to plus or minus the square root of 5, ang ibig sabihin niya ay, meron tayong dalawang value ng x. And that is, x of 1 is equals to yung positive 5 or square root of positive 5. Hindi na natin isulat yung sign na positive dahil it is understood na positive kapag walang sign. Then, x of 2 is equals to yung minus na sign. That is negative square root of 5. Ito na yung magiging answer natin. Okay, number 3 example. Solve for the equation, the quantity x plus 1 squared plus x minus 2, or the quantity x minus 2 is squared is equals to 10. I-rewrite natin x plus 1 squared plus x minus 2 squared is equals to 10. Okay. Ngayon, i-simplify natin ito. That is the square of binomial. Which is the square of the first term. X times x equals x squared. X times 1 equals x times 2 equals 2x. Then 1 times 1 is equals to 1. Then plus. Then x times x is equals to x squared. X times negative 2 equals negative 2x. Times 2 equals negative 4x. Then negative 2 times negative 2, that is the square of binomial, is the square of the last term, that is positive 4, which is equals to 10. Ngayon, tanggalin natin ang ating open at saka close parenthesis. Magiging x squared plus 2x plus 1, then positive times x squared equals positive x squared, then positive 1 or positive times negative, magiging negative 4x, then positive times positive, magiging positive 4. Ilipat natin ito, magiging negative 10, which is equals to 0. Then, combining like terms, x squared at saka yung x squared doon. Magkapareho kanilang sign, magiging 2x squared. I-plus lang ang kanilang numerical coefficient. Then another one is yung x at saka yung x doon. Magkaiba ang kanilang sign, therefore i-minus. 4 minus 2 equals 2. Ano magiging sign? Siyempre yung negative dahil mas malaki ang 4 kaysa sa 2x. Then, yung number naman natin, 1 plus 4 equals 5. That is positive 5. Then, minus 10. Then, step by step na lang natin. 2x squared minus 2. Then, i-minus natin dahil magkaibang kanilang sign. Ang magiging sign is negative dahil mas malaki yung 10 kaysa sa 5. Then, 10 minus 5 equals 5, which is equals to 0. Okay, hindi siya perfect square. Hindi siya factor. Hindi siya ma-factor yung ano natin, yung quadratic equations natin. Pero nasa standard form of equation. Ang gawin natin, pwede natin i-apply yung method na completing the squares or yung by using quadratic formula. Okay, dito gagamitin natin yung quadratic formula. By using quadratic formula, look for the value of A, B, and C. Our A here is 2. Then, yung B naman natin is negative 2. Then, yung C is negative 5. Then, ano nga yung formula natin? Quadratic formula, x is equals to negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Then, i-substitute natin. X is equals to, yung sign ng formula natin na negative. Then, what is b? It is negative 2. Then, negative 2 and plus or minus. Yung b natin is negative 2 squared minus 4. Then, yung a natin is, yung a natin dito is 2. No, yung a natin doon is 2. Then, yung c natin is negative 5 all over 2 times 2. Then, x is equals to negative times negative 2 is equals to positive 2. Then, plus or minus negative 2 squared is equals to negative 2 times negative 2, and that is 4. Then ito naman, tatlong number yung i-times natin, 1, 2, 3. Dalawa yung negative natin, therefore magiging positive. Then i-times na natin yung mga number. 4 times 2 equals 8, times 5 equals 40. Divided by 2 times 2 is equals to 4. Then x is equals to 2, then plus or minus 4 plus 40 is equals to 44 all over 4. Okay, Dito na ba yung sagot natin? Dahil hindi pa natin napag-aralan yung yung simplifying radicals, how to simplify radicals. Okay lang din, kahit na dito lang muna yung sagot ninyo. Pero tutuloy natin, kasama na yung simplifying radicals natin. Okay, ang ibig sabihin nito ay x is equals to 2 over 4 plus or minus the square root of 4 times 11 all over 4. Kapag i-simplify natin, kapag dagdagan pa natin. Pero okay na, tinatanggap ko na yung sagutin na ganito dahil hindi pa ninyo na pag-aralan ang ating simplifying radicals. Okay, para sa inyong karagdagan ka naman, ito ay magiging 2 over 4 equals to 1 half. Then plus or minus the square root of 4 is 2. Then the square root of 11. Hindi magkakalabas yung 11 sa loob ng ating radical. Pero yung 4 ay magkakalabas dahil meron siyang square root, that is 2. Or perfect square ng ating 4. 4 times 11 equals 44. Ang ginawa natin dito, naghanap tayo ng number o dalawang number na factor ng 44 na one of the factor is a perfect square. At saka ito yun, 4 times 11 dahil yung 4 is a perfect square. Kaya yan yung factor niya. Ganyan yung ginawa natin. Over 4. Ngayon, 1 half plus or minus, magkakancel ulit ito, magiging 1. Hindi na natin isusulat yung 1 dyan. It is understood na mayroon 1. Then, magiging 2. Okay, like denominator, magkapareho kayo ng denominator, at saka plus or minus. Yung x natin is 1 plus or minus the square root of 11 all over 2. Ito na yung magiging answer natin. Kapag paghiwalay natin yan, yung x sub 1 natin, x sub 1 is equals to 1 plus the square root of 11 over 2, or yung x sub 2 naman natin is equals to 1 minus the square root of 11 over 2. Yan na yung ating x sub 1 at saka yung x sub 2. Okay, example number 4. Solve for x in the equation 2 times the quantity x plus 3 squared minus the quantity x plus 2 squared is equals to 16. Okay, i-rewrite natin. 2 times x plus 3 squared minus x plus 2 squared is equals to 16. Then, wala siya sa standard form of equation. Kaya, gawin muna natin siyang standard form of equation. Kaya, i-simplify natin. 2, this is the square of binomial, that is, x times x equals to x squared. Then, x times 3 equals 3x times 2 is equals to 6x. Then, 3 times 3 is equals to 9. Then minus, then x times x equals x squared, then x times 2 equals 2x, times 2 equals 4x. Then 2 times 2, that is the square of the last term. 2 times 2 equals 4, which is equals to 16. Then, by distributive multiplication, para mawala ang ating open at saka close parenthesis, 2 times x squared equals 2x squared. Then 2 times 6x equals 12x. Then 2 times 9 is equals to positive 18. Okay, dito naman, it is understood na mayroong 1. Therefore, negative 1 times x squared equals negative x squared. Then, negative 1 times positive 4x, magiging negative 4x. Tandaan, multiplication of unlike sign is always negative. Multiplication of like sign is always positive. Then, dito, negative 1 times positive 4, that is unlike sign, therefore magiging negative 4, ilipat na lang natin yung 16 from right side to the left side, magiging negative 16 is equals to 0. Then, combining like terms, meron tayong like terms dito, magkaparehong letra at saka magkapareho ang kanyang exponent. Kaya like terms ang tawag natin dyan. Kaya yan yung pwede natin i-combine. Itong mga number, isang ano lang yan sila, isang grupo lang din na pwede i-combine. Okay, 2x squared minus x squared is equals to x squared. Kapag i-combine natin yung magkaiba ang kanyang sign, i-minus. Dahil 2 minus 1, it is understood na merong 1. Dahil magiging 1, hindi lang sinusulat yung 1. Invisible 1 ang tawag nila dyan. Okay, 12x at saka yung 4, negative 4x. Magkaiba ang kanilang sign, therefore, i-minus natin. 12 minus 4 equals 8x. Then, ito naman 18 at saka negative 4 and negative 16. Okay, combine muna natin ito. Magiging negative 20. Then negative 20 o 18 minus 20 ay magiging negative 2. Dahil mas mataas ang 20, ang negative 20 kaysa sa 18. Kaya i-minus natin. Kaya magiging negative. No. Yung 20 is negative ang kanyang sign at saka yung 18 naman is positive. Kapag i-minus natin, yung sign ng 20 ang magiging sign niya dahil yun ang malaki, yung absolute value when talking about the absolute value. Then, magiging 20 minus 18 is equals to 2. Okay. Hindi siya perfect square, hindi siya factor, hindi siya ma-factor. Doon sa number 3 natin, ang ginamit natin ay yung by using quadratic formula. Dito naman, i-try natin gamitin yung completing the squares. Okay, x squared minus 8x, ilipat natin ito doon sa kabila, magiging positive 2. Then, x squared minus 8, ano kaya ni-plus natin dyan, both side of the equation, para ang right side of the equation natin ay magiging perfect square trinomial. Okay, sa completing the squares natin, ang i-plus natin dyan is the square of the 1/2 of b, or the coefficient of x. That is negative 8. We have negative 8 divided by 2 is equals to negative 4. Again, sa division of unlike sign, always negative. Division of like sign is always positive. Kaya ito ay magiging negative 4. Dahil negative 4, square natin yan. Negative 4 times negative 4, that is positive 16. Yan ngayon ang i-plus natin both sides of the equation. Then plus 16, then plus 16. Then, ito ay magiging perfect square trinomial or square of binomial. Pwede natin siyang i-transform into square of binomial. X, then kung ano yung nandun sa loob, kanina nag-square ninyo, that is negative 4, yun ang may lagay natin sa loob, then square natin, which is equals to 2 plus 16 is equals to 18. Then, pagdating dito, i-apply naman natin yung extracting square root. Okay, extracting square root. Matatanggal yung exponent na to, pati na rin ang radical, kaya lalabas na yung x minus 4 is equals to plus or minus the square root of 18. Okay, x minus 4 is equals to plus or minus yung square root of 18 natin, pwede natin itong i-simplify yung, although hindi siya perfect square root of 18, ay pwede natin siyang i-simplify. Simplifying radicals. Maghanap ka ng factor or dalawang number na kapag i-times mo, ang sagot niya is 18 and one of the factor is a perfect square. Okay, that is 9 times 2. 9 times 2 is equals to 18 and 9 is a perfect square dahil mayroong isang number na kapag i-times mo sa kanyang sarili, ang sagot ay 9 and that is 3. Okay, x minus 4 plus is equals to plus or minus, lalabas na ito, magiging 3, then square root of 2. Okay, nakalabas na yung 9. Ngayon, ilipat natin doon yung 4 dahil ang hinahanap natin na yung x. Solve for x. Dito, hindi pa natin na-solve dahil hindi pa nakaliwala yung x natin. Then, x is equals to from positive magiging, from negative magiging positive. Then 4, then plus or minus 3 square root of 2. Okay. Dito sa x natin, meron tayong dalawang x dyan. Dalawang value ng ating x. That is x sub 1 and x sub 2. Yung x sub 1 natin is equals to 4. Gagamitin natin yung plus na sign. Plus 3 square root of 2. And the other one is x sub 2 is 4. Then minus 3 square root of 2. Ito yung mga sagot natin. Okay, that's all for today. I hope na may natutunan kayo sa ating topic. At saka huwag niyo kalimutang panoorin yung part 2 ng ating video dahil mahaba masyado, hindi kayang pagkasyahin sa isang video lang. Thank you.